today to talk. I have to share some important, sad news with you guys from my city of Grand Rapids, Michigan. Come on in. I must share this important information, and I want you guys to share with everybody you know because it's unacceptable what the police is doing. So come on in. Let's talk and share the video and tag somebody in it. Let people know what's going on in this country because it's really getting out of hand. And I have no understanding of none of this. And something must be done. That's why I haven't been on here for a few days because I've been dealing with some situations in my city. And I need you guys to please share. And I know it's not just Grand Rapids. How y'all doing? Hey, Cherie. Hey, Cadillac. Cadillac, Lorraine. I forgot that's your new name, Miss Lorraine. Hey, girl. Oh, man, I'm sharing some horrific news here in Grand Rapids, my city. Who would have thought? You know what I'm saying? Did y'all hear about Patrick Lyoya, who was deleted last year by the police? He's an African guy, and he was driving in the room with the wrong tags or something. He was kind of a little intoxicated. Well, the police pulled him over on Nelson Avenue in Grand Rapids, and the video's on YouTube. Go look at it. He was running, trying to get away. It seemed like he was disoriented, like he didn't understand what was going on. He couldn't speak that well with English, so he was running and scared, probably hearing about what the police do to people. So he was not fighting the police. What he was doing was, you know how if you getting a whooping and you pushing your mom back like this? He was doing it to the officer, like, don't tase me. You know, he's pushing the officer. Then he started like running in a circle. This is a big, young Mendingo. If he wanted to whoop that white police officer, that little boy, that little man, he could have done that. He was just trying to get away from the man. So he falls down on the ground. The officer jumps on top of his back and execute him. Put his gun out. Not the taser. He pulls the gun out and blow his brains out on his stomach. He was laying on his stomach face down, and the officer blew his brains out. And it took forever for the prosecutor to pick up charges. We had to fight, scream, beg, and plead before Christopher Becker, the same one charged me in a self-defense case and took me to trial, my first defense, when somebody jumped in my vehicle. First ever getting in trouble. They took me through the ringer and a girl jumped in my car. This officer, he didn't even want to pick up charges. The same prosecutor. Y'all saying this is justice in this country? No, it's not. Just like the migrants come here. They all over the place right now, taking over, robbing folks in New York, beating women, taking their purses, going in front of the judge, and the judge letting them walk. And my nephew, I was going to bring him up, doing 30 to 60 years for a robbery they couldn't even prove because he was at work. But these folks beating women up and robbing them, and the judge letting them go. But this is justice in our country. But that ain't why I came here today. I had to bring up Mr. Lyoya because I want y'all to know what the police is doing here in Michigan. Guess what they did just last weekend? I grew up with the Sterling family. Michael Sterling was like a brother to me. His son was deleted last week here in Grand Rapids on 52nd and Eastern by state troopers. He had federal warrants, true enough, that he didn't report. I guess he got in some trouble. 25-year-old young man. This guy was a rapper. He was a father of two. His children, I think, is 2 and 3 years old. He did some kind of crime that led him into federal probation. You know, he wasn't in prison or anything. I don't think he ever been to prison. You know, doing stupid stuff, was on paper. Didn't report. But last I checked, because you don't report to probation, that don't mean you get executed. They executed this kid. Let me tell you what they did. He was pumping air in his tire. His name is Samuel Sterling, 25 years old. And I want y'all to share this because the world needs to hear what the police is doing. He's pumping gas at Speedway, 11:30 in the morning, last Saturday. I guess he noticed the police. The police swamp on him. They've been looking for him. And all the stuff they going on in this world, all the murders they can't solve, people getting robbed, the migrants all over the place. They chasing somebody that didn't report. That's what they doing with our tax money. Chasing somebody that didn't report. He started running. Leaves his car. Run across the street. He running towards Burger King. An unmarked officer in an unmarked car was parked across the street. They was on him. Takes off after him. He didn't get out of his car and run, y'all. He took off after him in his car. Guess what he did? He ran him over. Ran him over. He died a couple hours later because the police ran him over like a runaway slave. When have it been legal ever for the police to be able to run you over? You not shooting nobody. You don't have no weapon. You're fleeing. Don't they train the police to chase you? Wasn't he supposed to get out and pursue him on foot? He ran him over with his vehicle and killed this 25-year-old man who only had a warrant for not reporting on his probation. He wasn't wanted for murder, rape, nothing. He was just wanted for a warrant that he did not report. And he was executed by the state police. I grew up with his father. His father is so distraught as his youngest son. Michael, his dad name is Michael Sterling. I know the whole family. He is so messed up that he can't even function. And he said, I want the officer to know you took a part of my soul when you took my son. And all they can do was issue an apology. How can you apologize for somebody dying? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to run him over. Yes, they're going to sue. They're not asking for enough to me. They're asking for $20 million. That's not enough money. No. It really ain't no price you could put on a life. You know what I'm saying? Yes, they're going to end up being millionaires, but do that matter? His son is gone. He probably don't even want the money. He would give his arm right now to bring his son back. So y'all telling me it was that important to catch this black man that you had to run him down and kill him? A kid. He was only 25. Do y'all know how many young black children growing up are going to grow up without parents? Especially no father. Now, we have that title on our race that black men no good. They lead their kids. But dang on, how many times have y'all deleted black men? They half of them in prison. You know what I'm saying? It's sad that we got to watch our people constantly get executed. Am I making excuses? No. It's some bad people in this world. And white, black, Mexican, whatever race. They bad people in this world. But that don't mean you lose your life. If they couldn't catch that young man running, they were supposed to catch him another day. They already had his car. He left it. They knew where he lived, I guess, because they was following him. They knew where his girlfriends lived, where he laid his... I don't know why it was that important to chase somebody on a Saturday morning and stake him out. Like, watching his house. They had to be watching him because they had undercovers watching him. This brother hadn't robbed nobody, murdered nobody, none of that. So, I believe it was a drug charge, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, young man made bad choices. But you're supposed to be able to live for another day to get it right. You're not supposed to die in Burger King parking lot because the officers who supposed to serve and protect run you down and kill you like you're a runaway slave. Unheard of. And I gotta watch his mom and dad. I know both his parents, but I really know his dad. Just go through agony. Now they have a GoFundMe trying to get up $8,000 for him to bury this man because it came unexpectedly. And yes, I know people should have life insurance, but times are so hard, y'all. I know people say, why black folks? So it ain't black. It ain't a black thing. It's a poor people thing. It's hard to have life insurance, medical coverage, car insurance, rent, food. It's hard. They making me pay $1,500 a month on 3 cars for car insurance because I had 2 claims last year from my kids. Now I'm like, if this ain't armed robbery, I'm paying all this money for full coverage, and when I have to use it, I get penalized for using what I'm paying for. But this is the land of the free. It's crazy. Rent sky high, 2 bedrooms, $2,000 a month. You got food is sky high. How do you think people gonna make it out here? So don't judge folks when you see them doing GoFundMes and why they family don't have insurance, because people can't afford it. You even gotta pay to die. You know what I'm saying? We gotta pay for water. Who make water? I'm saying, who make water? Why we gotta pay for water? You go to other countries, you can get fruit free on the streets because it comes from the earth. It growing off trees. America robbing us blind. Treating us horrible. This supposed to be the land of the free. America. That's why everybody trying to come here, but they don't understand. We're not trying to be mean to the migrants. We're not trying to be mean. But damn it, we out here scuffling, getting it from the mud ourselves. We don't have nothing to share. This is what people don't understand. America's not being mean, just don't come here because we don't like you. We barely making it ourselves. How do we have enough room to welcome other people in our country when half America's outside right now struggling, living? I know families right now living in hotels, y'all, with their children because they can't afford rent, and they barely making it every day, driving DoorDash to pay $100 a night for a room. Car barely making it. You look down the street downtown Grand Rapids, you see soldiers that fought for this country out there in wheelchairs, homeless. And y'all gonna say y'all can bring migrants up in here? When you got soldiers out there that fought for this country with one limb missing, y'all don't even take care of the Americans. How you gonna take care of somebody else? But they come over here, they get visas, they get brand new homes and cars, they get all the food stamps because they lie and say they ain't making what they making. That's why they driving taxis. They doing everything. They over here, nobody know who they are. They women disappearing. I wonder why, because half the people over here, we don't even know who they are. So who you gonna look for? And y'all want to say how many women missing in America. You surprised? It's so many people out of pocket in the United States. We don't know who these folks are. Y'all wonder why we got the COVID and all these diseases. Because people coming over here, they don't go to the doctor. They didn't swim through swamps. They didn't stay in trailers for months trying to get over here. They might have all kinds of diseases. And they bringing it right over here to us. And y'all said, welcome to the land of the free. We ain't free, and we Americans. They running us down in cars, killing us. That ain't it, y'all. My same city. If anybody know Grand Rapids, y'all know exactly where these places at. Samuel Sterling, 25, he was deleted on 52nd and Eastern. A little guy named Riley, I think it's Doggett. Do y'all know where Division and 32nd is? It's not too far from where Samuel was deleted. Well, a week before Samuel, a state trooper ran him down. He was in a stolen vehicle, 17 years old Spanish guy. Like he was Spanish. He could have been biracial. He either biracial, he's Spanish. In the car as a passenger with his friends. Being stupid teenager, 17. Flying down South Division, going south. The police chasing him. They jump out the car on 32nd and South Division, and they start running. State trooper. No, it was the sheriff. The sheriff ran him down with his vehicle. Same city, a week apart. Ran him down with his vehicle. The young man fighting for his life. They just said today he's bleeding from the brain. So 9 times out of 10, if he make it, he'd probably be a vegetable. Because dang on sheriff didn't want to get out and run and chase him. He wanted to use his car as a weapon. And they saying this is the land of the free. This is justice. My son friend, the same day that Samuel got ran over. My son friend named Day Day, been knowing him since he was a kid. Good kid. Never been in trouble in his life. He was getting bullied, allegedly. I don't know the story, but by an older man, right? They have a registered gun. It's his. He work every day. He was at a party store. This was going on at the same time Samuel got ran over, because this was 11:30, 10:30, 11:30 in the morning. Samuel got ran over at the same time across town. His father, he was with his father. Yeah, he had a father. He's with his father. They stop at a party store on Hall Street, Hall and Cass. Right down the street from Job Corps, if you know Grand Rapids. His father go in the store, and the young man, the older man, like his dad age, asked him who was he with. And I guess his father said why. He realized he was with his son Day. He go out to the car. He asked Day, because they said you can hear the audio from the store cameras. They have audio. Why did you pull a gun out on me last week? And I guess Day was explaining, like, pretty much you keep messing with me. That's what he got a gun for stand your grounds, right? That's what Florida got him for. He reached in the car and he punched him. Then he maced him in his face while he in his car. Then they getting out the car. His dad running over to help him. The man busts his father in the face and crack his face open with a brick or whatever. So the dude start running. The older guy start running. This is where Day went wrong. He chased him. They start having a tussle in the backyard. He pulls out his registered gun. He shoot him, and the man dies. He's gone. And I hate this, I hate it happened, but it was self-defense a little bit, because he's pursued him. So he probably ended up with manslaughter. He was just protecting his dad because his face was bust open. But he shouldn't have pursued him. This all happened right by each other. And I'm bringing up Day case because he is in jail right now, facing open murder and felony firearm, which is his registered gun. Now, he facing open murder and felony firearm for chasing someone who jumped him and his dad. But the police officers ran down Samuel Sterling with a car, and he don't have no charges. The state trooper, sheriff, ran down Riley a week before that with his car, and he don't have no charges. So I guess when you have a badge, that badge said I can kill people, not protect. I didn't go to school to protect folks. I went to school to kill people, and I can get away with it because I have this badge to say I can kill. Even if it means running them down with their car and they don't have no weapon. Neither one of them young men that got ran over by a vehicle had no weapon. But on the other hand, Day was defending himself and his dad, and he's charged with open murder. But this the land of the free. This the land of the free, right? Something must be done. I went to school for criminal justice. I just got out of the field. And I don't want to defund the police. I'm not one of the people say defund the police, because I like call 911 when I need them. But damn it, when I call you guys 911, I don't want y'all to come murdering people. I want y'all to show up to do your damn job that you was trained to do, to serve and protect. When people call you, they're calling you to protect them. They're not calling you to delete people, okay? Now I can see if your life is in danger. I understand that. But if someone is running, it's against the law to shoot somebody in their back or run folks over. And that law should stand for the law too. They should uphold the law more than we should have to uphold it. Because they made the law. How you don't uphold the law that you made? But you want the citizens to uphold it, but you don't have to. How do the officers sleep at night? I don't care if I was an officer and my boss said, today y'all have a whole 24 hours, y'all can just delete all the people you want. I wouldn't even have a heart to do that. So what make you how can you go to bed at night Knowing you just deleted somebody's child, somebody's husband, somebody's brother, somebody's father, sister, cousin. The police just heartless now. And y'all can't sit here and make, oh, we scared. How you scared? You got a taser, you got a billy club, you got a shotgun, you got a Glock, you got a Vic. How you scared? And if you're that scared, you shouldn't be the police. If you don't know how to come and get stuff in order without pow-powing people, something is wrong. What I know about the police, especially in my community and in the inner city, what I know about the police, when the people in blue pull up, when the uniform brothers pull up with that badge, everybody out there gets some act right. It's hardly ever known that people still act a fool when the police pull up. Tell me, am I lying? Just your presence get people to act right. Now, they might run, but that's when your training come in. Damn it, chase them. You don't get to paw somebody in the back. You don't get to run somebody over because you ate too many donuts and you don't want to chase them. That ain't how the law work. You don't have the badge to kill. You're supposed to come and serve and protect, serve the people. We pay the police. The police don't pay us. And see, when the police show up, they got the stuff twisted. They come like, we the head macho in charge. We running y'all. No, we paying you. Without my salary, you wouldn't have a job. I'm asking every single person, if you ain't never read or haven't read since high school, learn your laws. Learn your laws so when they pull you over, you can throw no coals at them. Don't run. Talk to your kids. Talk to your children, please, especially if they're male child. If it's a male child, talk to them. Because the police is trigger happy when it comes to males. They kill women too. They delete women too. Whatever you do, protect yourself. As soon as you see them lights come on, go live. Don't pre-record because they can take your phone and take the recording. Go live. I don't care if it's Instagram. Don't do TikTok because it ends too fast. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Go live. So people can see right then what's going on. You can't delete a live. And tell folks, I'm getting stopped by the police. For my safety, I need y'all to stay on here with me. I am on such and such street. By myself, I'm afraid. It's 2 officers pulling me over. It's such and such time, and let the cameras roll. If the cameras stop, would y'all please call for some more help for me? This is the only way you can protect yourself. Ain't that sad? You got to do that for the police. That is so damn sad. I don't know what. You got to call the police on the police. Because sometimes you ask for the sergeant, this is another thing y'all don't know. If you don't like what's going on in your traffic stop or why they got you pulled over, you can demand to speak to the sergeant. That's why it's important to record, because if they deny you that, that's illegal. They work for you. You the taxpayer. Taxpayers pay the law their money every week, every 2 weeks, whenever they get paid. To have a job, a career, comes from the taxpayers. But when they show up, they want to tell you, shut up. It's freedom of speech last time I checked. You can't tell me to shut up. They'll tell you to shut up, I'm going to take you to jail. Take me and watch what happened. Don't fight the police, y'all. I'm telling you. Talk to your children. Don't fight. Plead the fifth. You have the right to remain silent. Use that. Now, if they want to arrest you because you practicing your right, let them. And fight them in court. You don't have to say nothing to the police. Did y'all know that? You don't have to say a word to the police. That's why your Miranda rights is read to you. You have the right to remain silent. That's the first thing they say to you. Only if you're being arrested. That's why you need to ask the police, am I being arrested? If I'm not being arrested, I have the right to leave, right? You being detained for what? Know your rights. Stay calm. Keep your indoor voice. Stay professional. Yes, sir. Even if it cringe you. Yes, ma'am. I understand. Could you get out the car? I'm afraid for my safety. Can you call your sergeant? What you afraid for? Because I know how you guys sometimes, you get a little nervous and people end up gone. And I don't want to be one of them ones today. So I'm not reaching for no ID. I've given you permission to go in my glove box, sir, and get my ID. Matter of fact, y'all need to get something some Velcro or something with a little wallet that can, right here on your dash. You need something where you can have it right here, or before they walk up, hurry up and take it out. But don't make no crazy moves, because they can say from the back window, oh, they was reaching for something to shoot your car up. They making up all kind of stuff now. That school teacher that was murdered, I forgot his name, that was deleted. He in the car with his baby and his woman on the passenger side. He telling the police he had a registered gun. They tell him to reach for it. He reached for it, and they delete him. So they wanted a reason. Don't give them reason. I tell my boys all the time, you can't win when it comes to them crooked folks with that badge. The bad outweigh the good. It's a lot of good cops, but the bad ones outweigh the good. So the good ones need to start speaking up. My cousin is LAPD. She runs the whole detective unit. So I don't dislike officers. They in my family. And I'm praying she's not one of the ones that's acting like this, because I don't know. I'm praying she's not. Treat folks how you want to be treated. If you an officer, if you a sergeant in the military, if you a foreman at work, I don't care what you do. You treat people like you want to be treated. Live to see another day. Don't argue with the police, but I want y'all to share. Samuel Sterling, 25 years old, was a dear friend of mine's son, and he's no longer with us. And I have to go to his funeral on Saturday because a state trooper decided he was too lazy to get out and chase this kid. And today is the day I want to end his life. I want to play God, and I want to run him down with my vehicle. How can you just run over a human being? Even if I was the police or not, just say it was an accident and I ran over somebody, they wouldn't even have to press charges on me. I'll be somewhere in a psych ward because I have a heart. I would be mentally messed up if that was me. Crying to the family, begging, please. I'll probably retire. I wouldn't be no more good. But these people go right back out, do the same thing again. If he ran that human being over that easy, he didn't delete people before. Or he got that much hate for brown folks that he ran that little kid over like he was a piece of meat, like he was a dog. And it's people that got that much hate in their heart. They would run you down and delete you like you a dog. And sleep good at night. But this your girl Nina from Breakable Strong Woman. Please, y'all, share this. Talk to your family, your husbands, any male in your life. Talk to them from age 7 on up. Tell them if the police stop, listen, obey. I don't care if they beating them down. Take it until you see them in court. You cannot win. They want you to act crazy. They want you to act crazy. They want you to give them a reason. We watched George Floyd. We seen what happened. That man was begging for his mama. And that officer didn't have just an inch of compassion in him for life. He didn't have just a piece of care about human life. He knew that man couldn't breathe. And he was pushing his knee harder and harder into his throat. That is no different than taking somebody like this and choking him. That's what he was doing to him, crushing his Adam's apple. And then he had his hand in his pocket. If y'all watch that video again, he have his hand in his pocket pushing harder with his knee until the man was no more. What was 3-4 minutes? And those good officers in the back holding him down with they're holding his legs down. One of the officers that was a rookie said, I think we need to check on him. See, I couldn't have been an officer because everybody would have got the business if I was out there. Oh, you finna get up off this man. We ain't come out here to delete people. We come out here to serve people. Get off of him. He would have got off of them. And I'm glad all of them have to pay. I am so glad. But you know what? It ain't just paying through the law. They got to pay from God. God see everything. If you think you getting away with hate, being malicious, God see you. You're going to pay. And ain't nobody going to whoop you like God going to whoop you. So don't think you getting away with nothing under the sun, sir, ma'am. You better get your life right. You better get your soul right, because you're going to the pit of hell. This here on earth, this don't mean nothing. What we think don't mean nothing. You better get right with God. And I'm so mad that this man deleted that young 25. My son, my baby boy just turned 25. April 11th. How you just take somebody's child from them? How do you just play God because you have a badge? You have a badge so you can play God? I don't know if anybody in here, are you officers? Anybody in here officers? Hey, is it a vet? Hey, Mary. Anybody on here officers? Tyree said he don't get caught with the sun going down. No, it's best to go to, I'm telling y'all, it's so sad the world we live in right now. The best thing you can do for your safety is go to work and go straight home. I don't even advise y'all to hang out no more. Entertain your friends at your house. The comfort of each other's homes. Don't even go to these clubs, okay? And when you go into a grocery store, it's so sad to say, have your list already ready. Go in and out and make sure you're watching your environment. People getting deleted going to grocery stores. Ain't that sad? In America? And they don't call the people that's doing this terrorists yet. They don't call them that. It's a terrorist attack if you go into a school and pop out some kids. In a grocery store, pop out people. In a church and pop. That's a terrorist attack on your own country. But they won't title them. For some reason, when people do that, they say, oh, they was mentally ill. Oh, their childhood was hard. Man, welcome to my world, my community. But when my people do it, we heathens, drug dealers, gang bangers, thugs. Y'all go all the way back and get a juvenile record to talk about somebody, a brown, when they do a crime. You go all the way back when they was 5. He peed in his pants in the kindergarten. Y'all would go all the way back and everything you can find. But anybody else, oh, they was going through mentally disturbed problems and the father left and all kind of excuses. And I'm not lying and I'm not being racist. I'm telling y'all the truth. We have hate that comes in every color. I want y'all to know hate comes in every color. Male and female. The stories I'm about to present to y'all is going to blow y'all mind. I want to just start talking about domestic violence the rest of the month. It's so many stories, y'all, that it makes my stomach hurt. I'm going to show y'all a video tonight when I get back home. You're going to be amazed at some of the stuff these people do out here. And I do think mental illness is a problem in the United States. Mental illness, something is in our food, something's in the water or something, because you got to be mentally ill to do the things that I'm going to show you guys. And if you're not paying attention, you get caught up in the celebrity news when everything around you is going crazy. That's a distraction. I hope y'all know. The celebrity stuff. Like I just seen somebody say Kim Kardashian lost 100,000 subscribers on Instagram. So, who the hell cares? You know what I'm saying? Who the hell cares? Kim lost 100,000 followers. What the hell? And Michael Sterling lost his son. Let's talk about some real shit, man. Who cares about Kim Kardashian and her followers? People talk about the dumbest shit. And I'm like, wait a minute. I got to talk about some real life shit here now. Come on, man. Enough of the celebrity shit. Let's talk about stuff going on in our communities. How can we make a difference? Let's share stuff that people don't have a clue about. It's some stuff y'all don't have a clue about that's going on in this country. Because everybody's so blinded about love and hip hop and Diddy and Kim Kardashian and J-Lo and Oprah Winfrey. They're talking about everything that don't freaking matter. The president, I don't even care about the president, really. The election, I don't give a damn right. You know why? Because every president up to right now failed. That's how I look at it. I know y'all got some ones, he did this and that. And all of them failed. Because look at our country. I don't see nothing great about this damn country that they did. Nothing. So it's going to take a miracle to clean up this country. I don't know who going to do it, but the ones running right now, I don't know what they going to do with it. The country is a mess. A mess. Sleepy Joe running around here. He don't know what he doing. Carmella Anthony, the vice president. That's what I call her. Carmella Anthony. She might as well go play basketball because she's showing the hell didn't do nothing as the vice president but shut up. She stayed quiet the whole freaking time. Now she back going to black churches trying to get votes. Stop playing with us because you black. Stop doing that. Stop playing with us. Coming here trying to trickery. Oh, I'm for the people. No, you not. You the one came up with the 3 strikes law in California to lock people up of color for the rest of their life if they do 3 crimes. That was you, Carmella Anthony. Don't let her fool y'all. That woman don't give 2 shits about the community. And I'm not saying you supposed to do stuff for us because we black. I'm saying, damn it, do stuff because it's right. I have one question. I'm going to let y'all go. How do everybody have a law to cover them but black folks? Even the agents got a hate crime law that you can't say stuff to them. And we have been hated more than any other race on earth, and we don't have none to protect us. People can call us monkeys, gorillas, the N-word, spit on us, ask for our slave papers, run us over with cars, treat us like nothing, and we don't have nothing to protect us. And we the ones that were slaves. We got treated worse than everybody. Even the gay community have a lot to protect them. Yeah, they have a lot to protect them, but black folks don't. Y'all can treat us any kind of way. And nothing happens. But y'all worried about Diddy. You better worry about your little black son. That's what you better be worried about. F Diddy. Diddy a billionaire. He don't have our kind of problems. He got rich folks' problems. Y'all worried about who he having freak-offs with when it's a little girl next door to you getting argued by her daddy. It ain't nobody doing nothing. People running through them. It's somebody mama strung out on drugs right now and the kids don't have no food. And y'all worried about Kim Kardashian. What you doing in your community? That's the question. What are you doing to make a difference right around you? Talking about who need to go to jail. The Negro next door to you need to go to jail. Are you calling the police? Nope. You know what you do in your community? Ain't my business. But online, everything your business. But in your community, ain't your business. I don't deal with them Negroes. But you got so much to say when it comes to being online. Thank you for the love. When it comes to being online, I call y'all internet gangsters. Because you're scared of your community. But on the internet, you telling everybody what they should say, what they shouldn't say, where they should go. You tough as hell. But in your neighborhood, you walking in your house like this. Make a difference in somebody's life that matters. But this your girl Nina from Breakable Strong Woman. I'm going to try to get that video to y'all tonight to show y'all what I'm talking about. Because y'all got to see. It's a news clipping. Yeah, it's just so messed up with... Something in the air, man. Our people going crazy. I don't know what it is, but dang on, it's time to pray. Y'all better learn to meditate in the morning. Tap into God, goodness, the universe. Just Breathe in the air and just get quiet every morning before you do anything. Just get quiet and ask God to guide and protect you and your children and show you how to be a better person than you was yesterday. Because some of y'all are so wicked and evil. All you got to do is read my comments. If y'all go through these comments, y'all go see the evil, wicked people of this world right on the comments and everybody else comments. They don't have nothing else to do but get on your channel and say something mean. And these are not children. These are grown folks. That's internet bullies. And we got the police running folks over. And y'all worried about being internet bullies. Dumb shit. I mean, dumb stuff. You know what I'm saying? This your girl Nina from Breakable Strong Woman. I'm gonna go ahead and get me a smoothie. And I gotta go home and pull up these videos, try to show it to you guys. I'm not making no promises if I'm gonna get to it tonight because I'm so discouraged right now. I am disgusted that I have to go to a funeral of a 25-year-old black man for running. Not for pow-powing the police, for running. He's gone because he ran. And he was running because he was scared. And he was scared because he knew he might get pow-pow. But he didn't get pow-pow. He got ran over. Pray for my brother, Michael Sterling from Grand Rapids, Michigan. Because y'all send some good energy. Put him on y'all prayer list in your city. And let the pastor know that it was another black man deleted by the police. And then the other little young guy, 17, he fighting for his life and got bleeding on the brain. Riley, please put him on your prayer board. This your girl. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.